Hello everybody, Brony22 here with my blind reaction to the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. Now, I know in my Better Call Saul reaction that I said I was going to do Dexter, but I decided to do this first because, I haven't seen the Sonic movies, and I know there's also a spin-off show, so I'll be getting onto that too, but I am quite excited to react to this because I hear these are pretty good movies. And the third one just released not long ago, so I'm quite excited to get into these finally. Alright, so a few things that I actually know about the movie. Well, other than the fact that it has Sonic in it, which I'm quite excited for. Something I actually do know, which is actually quite funny, is when the first trailer released, it had that ugly version of Sonic. And then they actually went back to the movie and fixed it. So, you don't really see things like that. So I'm actually quite excited to react to this. That's about all I know for this movie. So I'm just excited to get right into this movie because, as you know, I'm quite excited, for 10th anniversary. Hopefully I get this up on the day, because I gotta record it, then I gotta edit it and everything, and time's running out. So I'm gonna get right into this. The reaction link will be in the description down below or in the pinned comment, depending on which. So let's just get right into this. And I'm actually gonna make it full screen this time. There we go. So let's just go. I'm very, very excited. And here we go. But I am back. And I guess it's time for me to close this. So I just turn this off. Hold on. I'm just double checking to make sure there's no other end credits scene. Actually, I'll turn this back on just to see. Okay, it's playing. Because I saw something. Okay. So, that was an interesting movie, I gotta say. I definitely will say I had a lot of fun with this movie. Definitely glad I watched it. So yeah, I'm just gonna talk a little bit about some of the things that I enjoyed about the movie. Definitely gotta say, the redesign is definitely better than the first trailer that I saw. I wish I reacted to those trailers. That actually would have been quite fun. But yeah, so definitely like the new redesign, especially that little cute, like little young Sonic. That was quite cute actually. But yeah, this was actually quite interesting. He's living in a small town named Green Hill. Oh, sorry about that. And just enjoying himself, came up with names for everyone. But I actually quite like it. It actually kind of turned into a bit of a road trip type movie for a little while there, but it was still quite enjoyable. I just noticed like the small little things, like the Sonic reference from that. Oh, what was his name? Crazy something? I don't remember, but that was actually quite fun. So yeah, and Jim Carrey in this movie was actually quite fun. It's just his normal goofy self, but still had a little bit of seriousness to him, which I actually kind of liked. So that was actually also quite fun. Sonic just made a bucket list and just checked everything off, and like he was just been alone for so long by himself. Just watching everyone but not being able to interact with them. But when he finally did, he made some friends, which was actually on his bucket list. So that's actually quite nice. You know, he lives in Green Hill now, and from the looks of it, like everyone saw him. So I wonder if something with that will come up in the next film. You know, like with everyone like being friends with him or something. So that would be quite fun to see. So I'll definitely be watching the second movie, but not for like probably quite a while. Because, you know, I'm just getting back into reacting, so I'm not. It's been a long time since I've done this. So, anyway. What else do I want to talk about? Oh, that ending was actually quite nice, you know, with Sonic like powering up. I thought for a second he was actually gonna turn into like Supersonic, but I guess he can't. But you know, he just defeated Robotnik and just pushed him into Mushroom Hill, or the Mushroom Planet, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, that was actually quite interesting. So it makes me wonder how Robotnik's gonna get out of that. But I guess I'll probably find out in the second movie. There is actually a couple of things I do want to talk about. But it doesn't pertain to the second movie. It actually talks about the third movie. I was kind of spoiled on one thing, that Shadow's in it, so no, I couldn't really avoid that. But I'll talk more about that when I get to that movie. I just want to continue talking about this one. And you know, he made friends with oh my god, what was his name? I'm just gonna call him Donut Lord. Donut Lord and his wife? Girlfriend? Wife? I don't remember if they said they were, well, they did bring up divorce, so I guess wife. But you know, he moved in with them. That was actually quite nice, a nice ending. You know, he's not living in that cave anymore, but instead he's living with them. I gotta say that was actually, you know, quite nice that they actually accepted him and, you know, made him move in with them, even though he's in the attic. But you know, they managed to get all his stuff there, so you know, he has a home now. You know, with friends, place to live. And, you know, I'm actually quite excited to see the second movie whenever I get around to it. But, yeah, is there anything else I want to talk about? I think I mentioned the small little things like this little Sonic reference, and I think I also noticed that on like one of Robotnik's panels it said Badniks, so I wonder if that might be referencing the Badniks from the game? Which I wish we could have seen some of those guys. You know. But anyway, this was definitely quite an enjoyable movie. You know, I liked, like, you know, like everyone in it. You know, Jim Carrey's acting was actually quite fun. You know, he's goofy. Seems to be a pretty good fit, actually, for that character. For his character, Robotnik, or Eggman, whatever you want to call him. They call him Robotnik in this, but... Anyway, I think I might have rambled on a little bit too long now for this reaction. I think I'll talk about a couple of little things, but it was actually kind of interesting that Sonic was able to go super speed like that and like freeze time around him. And like at the end when he just pushed him off the building, I wasn't sure what he was planning. But anyway, I think I've talked enough about the movie. So I'm going to be getting ready to upload this reaction. And as per usual, there'll be a link in the description below to watch my reaction description, or a link in the whatever below, in the pinned comment below, whatever works. So anyway, that's pretty much it for that reaction. I hope that everybody enjoyed, and I'll see you all on my next one. Goodbye.